Alright, welcome back. It's been a minute since my last recording session. So, let me see how everything's doing. Can't remember exactly where we were. Changed up my microphone a little bit too, so I should sound a little bit different. Maybe a little bit less podcasty, a little bit more just me. But something I forgot to do. Yeah, because Hammond's gone. Okay, I see where we are. I forgot to do this.
Warning. Multiple security protocols have been corrupted. Some areas may be inaccessible. Recommendation. Acquire department rig permissions and compile master security override at this console.
Master security override. Find a few senior officers' rigs, and those should cover the permissions it needs.
Alright, so what I just did was, there are side missions, tons of side missions in this game, and there are rigs you can find of dead people, obviously. And if you find them all and bring them back here, you actually get master security clearance. So you can open everything. Hydroponics. Probably the tunnels that were near tram maintenance. Bridge. And communications. Find Supervisor Dallas Roots. Mining deck. Not what I meant to do. So I figured we would go for the first part of this. And go find some of these.
Autopsy report, Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig identifies the subject was Junior Engineer David Swenson. The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing... God. So sorry, David. Jesus. Some postmortem spasms. The chest contains a yellow bile seen in other specimens. I've seen this bile react to dead or bioprosthetic cells. The dead tissue is absorbed, recombined, then reanimated. The bile shares genetic markers with human DNA and growth on the walls. It's all connected to the marker from Aegis 7, but how? Dr. Kine studied the marker. Dr. Kine has vanished. Unless he's with the survivors on the mining deck.
You'll rest easy now, David. I promise.
End log.
All right. So now... Okay, yeah, there's nothing else we can do now. So now we're doing the main task. So let me get us back on track.
Medical.
All right, let's get us back. Get back on track. Side mission stuff done.
Now arriving at medical.
To the chemical lab. What? You said the chemical lab? I can barely hear you.
god, this hitching is so bad. What is causing this?
The door to medical just locked behind me. Hello?
Another survivor. At last. You'll be safe here.
Can you open the store?
Is Nicole Brennan with you?
You're not here for sanctuary then. Well, Dr. Brennan's currently engaged. Shall I send you to her?
How about you unlock these doors, and then I'll find her myself.
Are you that selfish? You might let something in. Or out.
Shit.
So, you've decided to be difficult. Take a seat. I'll deal with you momentarily.
Okay. Got you more, sir. No, these are plasma cutter upgrades, right? No. I'll keep it for now. We're pretty good. Alright, let me save so I don't have to do all the side mission stuff that I already just did again. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm actually going to end this recording part right here. Alright, I experimented with some stuff to see if I can stop the stutter, so hopefully it's good for now. We'll see soon enough, I believe. Make sure the filter for the game didn't turn off here. Hope we look all good. Alright, let's get back to it.
Kindly avoid disturbing my other patients.
What is this?
Research, of course. I'm so close to finding that missing factor. A unitologist would understand.
Here's something. There he is. But from what I looked up and from what I read, the remake on PC actually has a stuttering problem. Didn't shoot any more out, did he? No, we look good. Thanks. We need to go this way. Did we ever... We did all the looting here, I'm assuming. I think I did at least. You. God damn it, that's not where I'm aiming, game. Something I've definitely noticed in the remake that's way, way worse than in the original is everyone the laser effect. Like, you see how they're, like, always at the same distance? In the original game, they actually, like, move and separate, and you can see the lasers all the way over to it. Now it's kind of just, like, 3 dots. It's not exactly correct, you know? And also the aiming sometimes is not actually like hit where you're legitimately aiming at, because I was aiming at him but it was shooting past him. I don't know if that has to do with the lasers not being correct or just how they're calculating that. I'm not sure. It's kind of annoying. Because, like, you can see that, like, they're not rendering the whole laser. It's just right at the tip. And then just 3 dots. So hold on, let me see if that's a graphical thing. Maybe it's gameplay? No. Maybe not. Boogie. I guess not. Maybe it's accessibility. Like a visual thing. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, never mind. Oh, well, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, it's just a shortcut. Okay. If you say so. No, square. Don't touch it there. Don't touch me in my no square. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay.
Shipwide transmission override. Isaac Clarke.
Just a trick.
Isaac. Isaac. Make us whole again.
Isaac Clarke. All right. Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know. Dr. Chalice. Mercer. Are you the reason the marker won't begin? That's it. Convergence is installed. She's meddling. How is the question?
I think the mouthing is off, man.
I suspect you're not the talkative type. And I haven't fully explored
Hold on. Let's see if this fixes
the
it.
cause of death as that missing factor. Dismemberment. Now I think you're on the right track there. Try and relax, Mr. Clarke. Convergence is so close. Maybe your death will tip the balance.
Open.
Go!
Open. Shortcut. No, not little dudes.
broadcast.
It was a trick by a fucking unitologist. Dr. Mercer. He's locked down medical to experiment on the crew.
Oh, God. Every way out is locked down through one of the offices. Must be Mercer's. I can brute force the internal doors, but you'll have to reach his office and lift the lockdown manually.
Alright, let's get it done. And it sucks that this has a PC port problem. Cool, bro. Did that body just block my stasis? Fuck out of here. Did I do the right thing? Okay, I did.
Surgical log. Dr. Charlotte Mercer. It's a shame. When I began my research, Terrence Kyne's insights into the marker were invaluable. Now he's been reduced to sending little missives like this one.
You butcher! I saw your hunter! I know who it used to be! Cellular regeneration? Good God, don't you see what you've done? I agree with Amelia. If this is unitology, I want no part of it.
My diagnosis. Poor Terrence is suffering from the same dementia reported on the Aegis 7 colony. Amelia, for example. The only Amelia he's ever mentioned was his wife. And Amelia Kyne died 7 years ago.
So we actually got the line gun out of this room. Which, again, I'm only going to be using the plasma cutter, but I've been spamming a lot of my ammo, so... Well, that was annoying. What is that? Why is that red? Okay, let's go back. Let's continue. Dead baby. I will read those in just a moment. Alright. It looks like we're completely safe right now. Dude, it's so funny how dark this room is, but I have it to where you guys can see all the details so you don't miss anything. Alright, let me read these while we're safe. That's actually kind of covering the screen a little bit. Can that not automatically open that? Can I? There you go. We listened to this one, so it's these two. All right. Patient log. Dr. C. Mercer, second science officer. Conversation with B. Harris. Patient Harris. That's why you're writing this down? Dr. Mercer. The church will thank me later. I hear it too, Mr. Harris. Others find the marker signals a burden, but for me, it's inspiring. New surgical techniques, new technical designs. A pity I can't grasp the deeper nuances like you do. Harris? You mean the codes? Or the voices that hunger to be heard? Hungry like stars are hungry? Interesting. Dr. Mercer. And to think those fools tried to cure you. You have divine insight, Mr. Harris. I can interpret it. The deepest secrets of the marker, convergence, even the hive mind itself, could be ours, if you trust me. Patient Harris, God speaks through the marker. It needs to be heard. But I can't give it to you. I try, but it slips away, like it's stuck behind my eyes. Dr. Mercer, and the best means to retrieve it would have unfortunate consequences unless... Tell me, Mr. Harris, do you know the term cellular regeneration? Harris was Nicole Brennan's patient, who he then turned into the hunter who he just ran away from. Alright, personal log. This is Dr. Mercer's personal log. Observations. Convergence, where the bodies of the dead will rise, united, undying, made whole by the marker, which is why they keep saying, make us whole. So we're taught, but all this raw material, all my work and the markers remains inert. And the marker remains inert, my bad. Ever since that first contact, as it were, words repeat in my head. The makers must be absorbed. A divine insight, perhaps, that creating my hunter is part of the answer. And yet, I deleted. No, I will not. Doubt. No unitologist has ever been so close to cheat death. That withered old tyrant. I must have a matching tenacity. If you've played the third game, that log isn't in the original game, I don't think. But if you play the third game, that lines up a lot with the main story that they ended up making in the third game.
Please stand by.
He's got a leaper's head.
Who's there? Oh God! Hold on, I can help you.
Not me. Save hydroponics. We're all dying. There's poison, but there's still time. The enzyme will work if...
Why is the flashlight doing that?
Liquid nitrogen. Save us!
I mean, considering how much blood was already there, I'm assuming that's not all yours.
He was right. Air quality is dropping shipwide. Something's poisoning the oxygen in hydroponics. If we lose our air supply...
He said we could fix it. He came looking for liquid nitrogen, and there has to be some in the cryogenics lab.
Okay. Not like we have a better option. I'll clear you a path to cryo.
Okay.
Door protocols rebooted. Thank you for your patience.
I don't know why my mic peaked like that. I apologize if that made a noise.
Toxic hazard detected.
Shameful, Mr. Clark.
Clearance confirmed.
To liquidate my research subjects.
Who's that in the deck? There's gotta be. Here! There's emergency vector flow at the security checkpoint. So, I'll try to lock them out.
What? I did not shoot your belly. You know what? It's honestly better if they latch onto me. They don't do that much damage.
Surgical log, Dr. Charles Mercer, Tissue Regeneration Experiment 5. The children of the marker, kind necromorphs, have provided all the material I could ask for. And the sector variant has provided a key insight. The material directly to the brain renders optimal results. Of course, that requires puncturing the frontal bone, which is just...
Yeah, I don't care.
Please, no!
Don't worry. It's been sterilized.
I don't think her worry was the sterilization, buddy.
Okay, it's clearing. Mercer pumped that gas in from hydroponics. Is the air's already that bad?
I'm gonna need a faster way to cryogenics.
I'll open the other door from the chemical lab. It'll take you straight there.
So in the original, he like ejects all the air out of this area into the vacuum of space, but in this game, he fills that section of the ship with the air from hydroponics, which is clearly not doing very hot. Also, we are very rich. Okay, let's do like 36. That's not enough. All right, we're cool with that. And we still have a decent amount of money. And we're gonna go ahead and use this small medipack. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's continue over here. Don't actually need to go that way. I already went that way and looted that way. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to click that again, by the way. My god, this area is dork! Okay, we don't need the elevator anymore. So can I technically do that? Right? Alright. You're not supposed to be back over here. I heard goopy noises. You're not supposed to be over here. Oh wait, no. You don't go there in the original. You do. You go this way. Okay. Whoa. See, that kind of hitching is what I'm talking about. That's apparently just a problem with the remake on PC. When you have a high refresh rate. So I've tried capping it and reducing graphic settings and whatnot, and none of it has seemed to help. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. I apologize. But the remake is getting no support on PC anymore, pretty much. And it runs like dookie butt. Well, not really. It runs okay. I'm not gonna go in there yet. Airports don't have their heads. That's weird. Hey, my credits, my money. Make sure that bitch is full. Anything else in the room? Doesn't look like it. This room's running pretty good.
Seeing my son unleashed is almost worth losing my other patients. But you and Dr. Brennan have delayed me enough.
If you've hurt Nicole,
I'd have never shown anything but courtesy to Dr. Brennan. Can you say the same?
I can say I'm not a fucking murderer.
Speaking of courtesy, if I had used the bag in fixing the Ishimura's engines, our
Yes.
homecoming will be
I foxed him.
truly
I foxed him
divine.
good.
And I doubt even you can stop a convergence event fueled by the entire population of Earth.
You take these things to Earth, it's all over.
Only for the faithless. Humanity will be made whole, Mr. Clark, with or without you. I'd say you've chosen your side.
Bish, what? Come here, big boy. Come here. Come here. Haha, idiot. Your stupid hunter beast is dumb. Ha! Beast sickle. Come here, babies. Are there lurkers? Did I hear lurkers? I did. What are you doing? Oh, is there a vent in here? Sure is. Come in.
Bastard let me out again. Isaac, you okay?
I stopped that hunter. But Mercer's gone. He wants to take these things to Earth, Kendra. You have to seal the captain's nest and warn Hammond.
Okay, I can seal the nest, but I haven't been able to reach Hammond since he went to the crew deck. Isaac, our air quality is falling fast. If you've got liquid nitrogen, we gotta fix hydroponics.
On it. Keep trying to reach Hammond. Mercer, I don't think he's done yet.
And that's that chapter done.
Isaac, the hydroponics tram station is sealed off. You'll need another
Why do
way
his room's
there.
lights turn off? That's not supposed to
Take the tram
happen.
back towards the hangar, then head to the repair station. Remember where you took that broken tram car off the tracks? There's an access door in there that'll take you to hydroponics. Got something, Isaac?
It's... let's call it a tissue sample. From Mercer's pet hunter.
Careful. Who knows what mad science went into that thing?
Maybe I could find out. Figure out what Mercer's up to. If I'm fast, there has to be a DNA scanner close by.
Well, first let's go this way. And then that's another side mission that we'll go ahead and do as well. Oh, can I? Nice. More light. Okay. Loot. A like blocked off doorway. Nice. Look at that. Atmosphere. Okay. There's no secret thing in here, I don't think. Okay, so yeah, we're just back here now. So, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go scan this tissue. I can't do this one yet. We're gonna do the other ones, but we're gonna go ahead and do this side mission real quick.
Medical.
Also, from everything I've seen too, sorry, I was looking away from my microphone. The other things that I've seen too when reading articles and like Steam guides and watching YouTube videos about this game's performance on Steam and on PC specifically, it seems like Chapter 5, the chapter we just finished, also has the most stutters and the worst performance. So it might smooth out from here on out. We can hope, but there's no guarantees. Sadly, from what I saw. And the newest post I saw was from 3 months ago. So it's 2025 post. So it's not super old. So let's go ahead and finish this up real quick, which... yeah, I was just about to say we haven't got any stutters, but that was a tiny one. I love how all the old blades were still here from the necromorphs I killed. Look at that, they're all just sitting here. Pretty sick. Excuse me. You ain't about to? Trying to do a side mission. You gonna bother me? Good. Good choice. Good choice. The other plates are all just still here. I don't think that's supposed to be a thing, but that's hilarious. Look at that, they're just everywhere. All right.
Beginning DNA analysis. Match found for Grant Harris, mining contractor, Aegis 7. Registered physician, Dr. Chalice Mercer. Warning. Severe DNA abnormalities found. Rig tracking is available to trace possible contagion. Authorize.
Harris, what did Mercer do to you? Authorize.
Syncing logs and points of interest to rig locator. Thank you for your commitment to public health.
Who made goop noise? Whoa, I got stuck right there for a second. I definitely heard a goopy noise right there when I came up the elevator. Oh well. This should be back where we saw the chick cut her throat. So let me go back over there. Just double checking there's not like a shortcut door. Oh no, that's the main task. I need to switch it. Damn it, I knew it. Damn it. Hey. Get out of my hallway. Well, that does make sense. It's down here because this is medical. Where? Bitch. Oh, right. All the necromorphs I ran by in this room to get away from the regenerator are probably still alive. Oh, what?
Clearance confirmed.
Thank you for the money. Okay, back this way. I'll definitely take that. Okay. I was thinking it was where we were. Oh, no, right. It's in the, yeah. I was right. It's in the room where the chick cuts her throat. Yeah, here we go. Oh my god, man, these stutters, it's terrible.
Here, look up for me. Just a sliver of bone between us.
Why does that look blurry? Is it because of the film grain? No. The game by default has film grain on, so I just left it on. It's kind of a vibe.
Like Aegis 7 and that unpleasantness with your nurse.
Wasn't a nurse when I did that. This errand you want me to do in ore storage. The miners won't like it.
They're probably as narrow-minded as the miners in the colony is. Tormenting someone for being a little different. Don't they deserve a good scare?
Yeah, they do. I'm ready.
Are her arms and legs blue? Are those prosthetics? Weird that he's using a nail gun.
Oh God. I can see the Marcus codes. It's been trying to show me. They're hungry. They're coming. They'll make us whole. Doctor, I see it now. The marker speaks. And we can answer.
Tell me how.
Tracking related rig activity.
See, in the original, Harris, the patient he's been experimenting on, was like freaking out and yelling for help in the original game. But in this one, he's kind of more psychologically gone. Insane, but like still... like a conscious being. Like, he's not in his right mind, but he's still like, oh, the marker, we gotta do this. In the original, he was like screaming in the background of an audio log, which was basically that one, of him turning him into the hunter. That's essentially the same thing. But in the original, he was just freaking out and screaming, yelling for help. You can hear him in pain, like gargling for pain. Ooh, that TV made a loud noise. But in this one, it's like he's kind of willingly working with Mercer to transform him into the hunter. But then earlier, we got that audio log. That's also not in the original game, where another patient has seen the hunter and is telling Mercer, like, I know about the hunter, I know who it is. And that's not in the original, so that's also interesting. That normal people have seen the hunter before Isaac. I don't know. It's very different. I don't remember the remake's changes to the stories exactly, so it is refreshing to play after a while. Because the original I've played so many times, I have that shit memorized, but I don't have the remake memorized. Yeah, that absolutely sucks that the PC port just has a stuttering problem. Man, the damage over time is so weak. Yo, stop humping the wall. Alright, fine. Keep humping the wall. Also, I'm not a fan of the new look of the Ubers in this game. I think I talked about it in one of the other parts of this Let's Play, but they're just kind of like green and look like they have moss on them. I don't know. It just kind of looks dumb.
Near hydroponics, check your helmet filters. That air's not safe to breathe.
Yeah, I smelled it. The whole deck's rotting.
I'm reading a huge mass in food storage. Too big to be anything they grew. It looks like the source of the poison gas. That patient in medical, he said something about creating an enzyme, right? Maybe the scientists left the workstation open.
Meet the future.
Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross. Now that sprinklers are fixed, we're working close to maximum capacity. All flora is thriving and food yield has created a surplus. And I had the surplus packed up so we could send it to the colony. The Captain Matthias is strictly enforcing his no-fly order. I'm lodging a complaint. Everyone knows Aegis 7 needs help. What harm could some fresh
station
fruit do?
lockdown.
Alright, tram's unlocked for this area. A lot harder to kill them. I feel like the aiming, the camera is acting up now after chapter 5. They're kind of harder to hit now for some reason. Because in the original, I just flicked them and just annihilate them. Which I will be uploading that as well. I'm probably going to upload like all of it at once. Fully. With edits. Yeah?
Report in loop. This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors, turn back. It's all gone. Everything we grew. My team.
Hey, your rig is black. You're dead.
That monster.
Hey, get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Leave.
Stranger danger.
Safe. If I can find a way to kill it somehow.
You got tomatoes.
Jacob, if you're hearing this, you know I have to try.
But yeah, that's Jacob Temple, the chief engineer that we've been following through the logs. This is his girl. This is his bae.
Supply depleted.
Her recording is looping, so now I have subtitles.
Liquid nitrogen replenished. Beginning enzyme synthesis. Enzyme synthesis complete. Caution. Do not ingest.
Caution, do not ingest. Can she stop talking? I'm not even in that room anymore. Well, subtitles are broken.
Synthesis complete. Please retrieve enzyme from workstation.
You already said that. Give me a minute. My going. Alright, retrieving.
Any luck?
Yeah, finished the enzyme. It's been modified to digest something big.
They must have been trying to kill whatever's in food storage. Let's hope it works.
I'm gonna take a photo of this. Boom. Thumbnail achieved. Okay, you only go one way in the remake, huh? Okay, in the original there's several doorways here.
No. Go back. There's no way into food storage. Even if there was, the Leviathan would devour you.
You're Elizabeth Cross, right? This Leviathan, is that what's poisoning the air?
The air. My team, it's destroyed everything.
It was glowing.
I designed a special enzyme to kill it. It just needed liquid nitrogen to complete the synthesis. The people I sent to medical never came back.
I've got some of that enzyme here.
Oh my god. How?
There you go. They're both right here.
Listen, we need to inject it into the Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get into food storage, but there's another way. It's risky.
Riskier than running out of air?
My team has been altered. They're all connected to the Leviathan, breathing out its toxins. That connection goes both ways.
Okay. So if I get to your team and inject them...
The enzyme will be carried right into the Leviathan's heart. Bind the Weezers. And their suffering. And when the Leviathan is weak enough, we vent the bastard into space.
Okay. Inject Weezers. Like the band? For Carl Weezer? That was a terrible impression. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Save system kind of broke right there. I don't know why it's doing that. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, and we'll start chapter 6 in the next one. Well, we kind of already started it, but this is where it really begins. We're gonna be going into hydroponics. And then we're gonna eventually have to fight the Leviathan. So, yep, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.